starts now.
Well, children and young adults across the country doing social media trends that's not only illegal, but could actually potentially turn dangerous.
Authorities across the country are warning parents to keep an eye on your kids after a ding-dong ditch shooting left an 11-year-old boy dead. Social media pranks are the big story today.
Authorities in Texas have now charged a 42-year-old man with murder after that ding-dong ditch shooting left the 11-year-old Houston child dead. Witnesses told officers the boy was ringing doorbells of homes and then running away. ABC's Matt Gutman has the latest.
Police are investigating the tragic death of an 11-year-old boy who was shot during a prank gone wrong.
Shooting just occurred for a little boy that was shot.
The boy was ding-dong ditching with friends in a Houston neighborhood Saturday night when around 11:30 p.m. they rang the doorbell of this house and ran off. Then police say a witness saw a man run out of the house with a handgun, firing 2 to 3 gunshots, hitting one of the boys in the back.
I think they were able to run for about a block before he lost consciousness and dropped in the street.
The boy was taken to a hospital and pronounced dead the following day.
It's an innocent life taken that he could have avoided.
Come out with your hands up.
Houston Police's major assaults unit then raiding the house, detaining a middle-aged man for questioning. When they searched the house, police say they found a, quote, significant number of firearms inside. And this morning, according to court documents, the 42-year-old suspect has been arrested and charged with murder. This incident is similar to a viral door-kicking challenge trend growing on social media. Several police departments issuing warnings that the trend is not only criminal and a nuisance, but it can be dangerous. Police in Chandler, Arizona, releasing this video of a group of juveniles kicking the front door of this home, saying the group targeted that same home at least 18 times, prompting the residents to move out. Police departments around the country are warning that this kind of prank can be mistaken as an attempted break-in. And since there are more guns than people in the United States, what police call defensive responses from homeowners can result in very real danger. Matt Gutman, ABC News, Los Angeles.
These ding-dong ditching trends are also disturbing neighborhoods here in Ohio. In Rossford, police are asking for your help identifying the kids you see in some video playing ding-dong ditch. They say these kids you see here have been pranking residents all summer. One neighbor who asked to remain anonymous shared video on social media showing the kids running up on her porch, banging on her door, and then running away. The police chief in Rossford, Todd Kitzler, says the pranks are happening after midnight and he fears someone may get hurt.
They're ringing doorbells, banging on doors, trying to get a reaction, usually after midnight. These most recent ones, the appeared to be juveniles. They had masks on their faces, which is concerning. Because, you know, residents could mistake that as, you know, an attempted home invasion or, you know, something more nefarious than just a joke.
Police in Rossford are urging residents, if you call 911, then please do so if you think someone's on your property. Many neighbors have already turned over surveillance video to police in Rossford, hoping that they do find whoever is responsible for what's happening all summer.
Now, just a moment ago, we heard about those kids kicking indoors in some cases. It's part of that new TikTok trend, and it's not only happening in Arizona and in parts of Ohio, but in Kentucky as well. It's a spin on the typical ring the doorbell and then leave. And in Florence, police say it's disturbing, and it involves targeting homes in the middle of the night and leaving behind some big damage. Alex Martin has the details.
You can't see much damage on this garage door behind me because it was recently fixed, but the homeowner I talked to says that on Memorial Day, part of this door was kicked in, causing significant damage.
Because I really thought somebody was breaking in my door because it was a big thump.
Dangerous and amplified ding-dong ditching. That's how Florence police described a TikTok trend where kids run up to homes, kick in doors or garages in the middle of the night.
Now they're causing property damage, or they could be putting their lives in jeopardy because home residence owner could believe that this is a burglar or intruder breaking into their residence and may feel like they have to defend themselves.
We've previously reported on this happening to multiple homes in East Price Hill. Florence police say they're trying to bring awareness to the consequences of this trend on the homes and teens as they get out of school for the summer.
We don't want this game or viral TikTok challenge or social media trend to, end in tragedy at all for anybody,
Today I spoke with Sherry Souter, who says her home was a victim. She says she woke up at 11:30 at night thinking she heard an explosion, only to check her cameras and see a kid kicking in her door and causing hundreds of dollars in damage.
They came to my house and did that. They bashed in my garage door.
Souter says her son followed the kids to their home, so she went to try and talk to the parents and called the police when the parents would not come outside. She says because you can't see the kids' faces in her doorbell video, the police have not been able to press any charges.
He's got the footprint here. This was bashed in and this was bashed forward.
Souter says she's speaking out in hopes that awareness of the dangerous trend will help parents stop their kids from participating before it's too late.
Some people live alone. Some people think they're breaking in your house. They have guns, they have mace, they have, tasers these days. So I'm just scared for the kids to get hurt when they're that young.
The Florence Police Department says they're trying to work with other Northern Kentucky departments to bring awareness to this trend and put an end to it. They encourage parents to make sure they know where their kids are and who they're spending time with.
There's Alexis Martin reporting. One of the reasons these trends are dangerous is due to state laws that allow homeowners to use deadly force against intruders. And right now, more than half of U.S. states have stand your ground laws. On the map of the U.S., you can see concealed carry. This is from the U.S. Concealed Carry Association, which is a pro-gun rights organization. Take a look at the states that have stand your ground laws. That includes Ohio and Michigan. Stand your ground or shoot first laws remove the legal duty to retreat before using deadly force in a self-defense situation. These laws evolved from the Castle Doctrine, which allowed people to use force to defend themselves in their own homes. Other states have the duty to retreat law. That law requires homeowners to attempt to escape from a threatening situation before resorting to the use of force. Duty to retreat laws emphasize the importance of preserving life, promoting de-escalation and conflict avoidance tactics. Duty to retreat laws vary by state, but they're more likely to be invoked in public places. Right now, 11 states use duty to retreat laws.
Now, this is a developing story. Of course, we'll keep you